It's another episode already! Yes, and there's sheep loose. What the? Okay. Sure. Sure. Alright, we're back here for another episode. This is gonna be a good one, if there's already a sheep on the loose. Anyway, stuff happened. As you can see right here, we have a new crafting table. That's a flashy one, right? So let's have a quick look at that one. Crafting table. You take this, then you say U for uses, and somewhere in here, in those 2,794, you will find this guy. The Radiant Crafting Table. Items stay in place. 3 recipes can be saved for quick crafting. And all it needs is the Radiant Quartz, which we got now, and a crafting table. And I did this so we can prepare some recipes without items moving back into our inventory when we don't craft them immediately. Good idea, right? So you can actually participate in crafting. Also, we have a bunch of things to do. If we look at Chapter 3, which is 33% complete already, look at that. All of this stuff we still need to do. I have that a little bit prepared. It's all in here, plus some extra stuff. This is where I want to go. Simple Machine Chassis is the end of Chapter 3. And along the way, since we're starting out with making the thermal pile and the combustion chamber, which leads to power, at least magnetic craft power, there's other stuff like the wind turbine, which is really easy. We probably want to have a battery block at some point. We also do want to have a water generator at some point. We only need iron plate. The rest is just glass and water and a sheep. Right. Also, I made this fish chowder. Look at that. 5 haunches and a bunch of saturation. I was thinking about doing that, which is a little bit better even. But if we compare this, so this needs potato fries, which is potatoes and a cutter. A cutter is just 2 flint. So that's relatively easy to do. And then it needs twice fried pork bites. Yeah, which come from the battered pork bites, which need a bowl of water and a cooked pork chop and some frying batter mix, which is salt, which comes from rock salt crystals. We have baking soda, which is natron crystals, which we have, and flour, which is just wheat. We also have that. It's just these we actually have to go and mine in their raw form right there. I think I have 2 stacks of each, so it's not that much considering we only get 3 batter out of this. Also, pork chops, well, you know, cooked pork chop comes from pork chop comes, we have to do this, or raise pigs and harvest those. It's kind of an effort, you know, don't want to, really. And it's just a little bit better. This, however, fish chowder, it looks more complicated, but if you look at it carefully, cooked salmon, we do get raw salmon from the strainers, same as the bowls we get from the strainers, and we get cooked fish. That's the recipe I'm using from the strainers. So the top 3 and the bottom 3 we get from the strainers. Carrot, yeah, we have a farm. Baked potato, well, it's just potato in the oven, right? So yeah, we have a farm, it's fine. And then we only need bottle of cream, which is 2 glass bottles, which you actually get back once you've created the recipe, and a bucket of milk. We have 1 or 2 cows, so that's relatively easy to do. And yeah, we have this now. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. I made a little bit. There's 2 stacks. That's a stack, 24. Don't ask, it is a stack. You know, as you can see, I can't stack it. That's a stack, a full stack. So it's looking pretty good. I like it. What are we going to do first? Well, you will already see, even if I step in this corner, you will see blocks shining through there. So I did one thing already. If we look in this quest book, we have these, right? These recipe things. Blueprints. I guess it's blueprints. We have one here. We have one here. There's 2 different sieves you can make. The sluice box, which is the big one, that one, and the sieve. We're gonna go for the big one because we can. And I think there's another one somewhere hidden in here. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so I made those and I placed them. It's relatively easy to do. Where do I have them? I stored them somewhere. Can't remember where. That's me being prepared. Some here, some there. There's our crystals. It's somewhere. It is definitely somewhere. Do I have anything? Ooh. Don't turn around. I have 1 more of those. Anything else? I emptied this out. Yeah, we're getting leather pants. Okay. All the books are in here. All the stuff we got last time is in here. This is new. Tainted Villager's Soul. Don't ask. Don't know if we ever need that one, but we're getting it from the mob farm, so yeah, it's fine, it's okay. Anyway, we're gonna start over here. There you go. Combustion chamber. God. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna make some fine copper wire. Why are we making that? Because we're gonna put it into here. Oh, see, look at this. This is why I wanted these crafting tables. There's a motor. And we're gonna keep those. And then we're gonna take that motor and put it into here, and then we get a machine block. 8 of them. And we actually have surplus motors. And that one has already been used, so we're gonna go in here and take one of these machine blocks and put them in here. And we get the thermopile. Good, good. Thank you. Nice, right? Ah, it's so good. I like that. Oh, speaking of, where are my blueprints? Right here. So what you do with these is you go somewhere and then you just go, boop. There it is. And then you can break that block. And get the blueprint back. The blueprint, yeah, words. I have them sometimes. Okay, sure, that's how that works. So let's go over there and have a quick look at these. So that's the 3 machines you want to make, and as you can see, it tells you a lot of things, like I found an air block where I expected a machine block at these and that coordinates and stuff. Yeah. There's different blocks. Right here, that's the machine block we have, that one. We probably need more of that one, because that's a different one, right here. Has some stripes horizontally, and then the circular pattern on top. So that's there, then there's that block. It's on the machine block, and there's this yellow stripe one. The one with the gray cross section on it. How about you? Anything different here? No, that's all machine blocks, so we need more of those. The others... Yeah, that looks like the same palette we have in there. Same here, that's the one with the cross on top. You can see it at the bottom there, kinda. Same here. And then there's that stripy one with the circle. So if we look that up in Magnetic Craft, they are here. That's the machine block. I have that already. Just to have another look. Needs the motor and such. Then there is the iron grate machine block. That's the stripy one. That's just a piece of stone and some iron bars. Easy. Stripe machine block. Stone, gold, happy nugget. Half. No problem. And then I think it's this one. There's another one that looks pretty much the same. Somewhere near. Looks a little thinner, but otherwise the same. There. The boiler. This one usually goes on top of the combustion chamber because this generates heat and the boiler generates steam. I don't know if we need that at some point. We'll see. For now we're using the thermopile, which is about to make us some electricity. But I think it's this one. It's iron, right? And that should be almost all the blocks. There's one missing. That is that one, the support column Y-axis. That's lead we have, iron we have, and stone half, no problem, right? Also, you're all noisy, and I've already turned down the volume. But yeah, there's a hopper here now, and underneath that hopper, I mean, it's a pretty rotten placement for a hopper, right? Unless you have a gravity block. But then the gravity block always has the issue that it pulls everything. There's the hopper, there's the gravity block, and you can use a tray on that one, which we read up last episode, I believe, or the one before that, and you can whitelist things for the gravity block. So I can actually go and say, here, as you see, nothing is happening. If I switch this, perfect. If I switch this to blacklist, though, you can see this moving. If I switch it back to whitelist, it stops. So that is pretty neat. So now it's only putting the eggs and the feathers towards that hopper, and then it goes into the system we already have here. And the minecart is still there. That's lovely. Alright, let's go and do stuff. Probably need more of these blocks if I want to do all of that, right? Well, yeah. I got that prepared. I came prepared. Look at me being prepared. That never happened. That's looking good. Yeah, that's the ones we need. I guess we start over here. That's supposed to be the sluice sieve thing. So let's get going. You need to be there. And when you place the right block, that ghost block disappears. So let me place the wrong one here. See, it stays. Hopefully I can break that. You never know. See, if I place that, it disappears. It's probably not that easy to see because this texture is something else entirely. Yeah. Anyway, Let's see, I think that needs to stay there. I'm not 100% sure. That's a machine block. These are the ones with the circle on top, so let's place a machine block. Can I place that there? Is this a transparent block or something? Is this an empty block by any chance? There's... I can't see a ghost image in there, so... I don't know. They are also directional, so you need to be careful how you place them. This is relatively easy to do. There, and there. But if you take these ones, for example, I can place that like that. And you can see I only have that stripe on top here, not the cross. The cross is on the side because I placed it into that block there. The ghost block is still there. So you need to be careful on how you place them. This goes like that. That's one of you. I think you as well, and you too. Same here. There. Oh, this is so exciting, isn't it? Awesome. So now some of these. They are striped that way, and I'm like, not, but it doesn't really matter, it seems. They are connecting textures anyway, it seems. Good. So that helps. Now I need to put that one down. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay, that seems to be it. There's nothing missing. The text disappeared, where it says found and expected and all that stuff. So it seems to be complete, and what you do is you take your empty hand and right-click that part. Ooh, look at us. Oh, that looks amazing. And it's an actual multi-block, as you can see. It's not like there's a 3x3 front here. That is different blocks entirely. Neat. I have no idea how that works. But it looks like it needs power. That is, you know, that's copper, or it's supposed to be copper. So that is where you attach a wire. That seems to be a motor of sort. And, well, it could be a valve. It could be an intake for water. That would make sense, right? I mean, it's a sluice. This is supposed to be rattling down here with water and sifting out all the good stuff. Okay, yeah, sure. You know what? I'm gonna build these. And when I'm done with that, when I get to the right-clicking part... Ooh, I just bumped my mouse. I come back to you, and so we can do this together, right? Ah, this is finicky, I can tell you that much. First of all, we were missing a block. This guy over here, the copper coin machine block, which is not really that much. Like, we had the wire, right? So I just need to make some more wire. And then it's iron and lead. So I made, well, a few. I didn't make a whole stack. Don't need that many. This machine needs like 2. I think there's 1 in the middle here, so that's 3 that we needed. I made 8. Yeah, it's good. Also, as you can see up there, the Y column is rotated. When you play, well, the ghost block looks like any other one, like pointing upwards like these do. But when you place it, the ghost block doesn't disappear. And the text that appears over here tells you expected block orientation Z-axis or something like that. So I just, you know, basically tried facing it the other way, pretty much the same way I showed you over here. And then the ghost block disappeared, so I guess this is right. It looks like it's right. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, so that, again, looks like there's an inlet there for water. Interesting. There's a computer over here. There's another inlet over there. If I had known that, I would have rotated this so they all face the same direction. Also, there's power over here. There's nothing on that side. But it seems to be the front because it has the same look like that one. Okay, so there's power over here. Water here. There's also power here. That's good, so we don't need to have a wire right here where we walk by. Yeah, I couldn't have moved that further over, as you can see. It's a bit of a thing. But they fit in here quite nicely, so I thought might as well. They wouldn't have fit downstairs. Yeah, so they're here now, and you know, there's more room. We're gonna probably have more magnetic craft and immersive engineering machines in this area. So what are these? What do they do? Well, this over here is a multi-block, as you can see. It doesn't really tell you. I think that's the hydraulic press. It looks like a press, right? It seems like it needs something here. Okay, so we can say light and medium and heavy. Okay, so that's a kind of plate we want to make. Basically plate. Progress, okay. Joule, so that's energy storage over here. And then there's volt, so that's the amount of energy coming in, I assume. That's where the stuff goes you want to have in. That's where the stuff goes you want to have out. And I don't know if this is necessarily for water, because this pretty much doesn't need water. It could just be general intake, so if we put a hopper there, I wonder if that would pump stuff in there. Where would we take stuff out? I probably need to go underneath and see if we remove the grass, if there's an outlet of sorts. Or wherever stuff comes out, or if it just stays in here, because obviously I want to automate this, right? If not right now, then as soon as we get applied energistics, you want to put an export bus on here. Export into here whatever we want, and then re-import it into the storage system whenever it's done, so we can have that automated. Okay, and this is the crusher. So 1 goes in, up to 2 come out. There's a progress bar, there's consumption in watt, okay. What? Joule? Volt? Sure, so all of these need power, right? So let's do power. I think for now we're going to do a little bit of power right over here. Wait, there's nothing underneath here. I just realized. Well, that's gonna be fun. We need some blocks. I do have blocks on me, which I don't want to use. I'm gonna put you in here. I do need those 2. Alright, let's go and grab some blocks. What blocks do we want to use over there? Does it really matter? Of course it does. It's because when I say it's temporary, it's probably gonna stay there forever. How about slate? Give me some of those. Scryptar, what are you doing? Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. This thing that I hold in my hand right here, I'm gonna place it right here. It's a thermopile. It is generating all the stuff. Right now, it's not generating anything. So how does this generate? Well, it generates by having blocks next to it, facing, you know, the sides, so not on the diagonal, but on the sides. And they need to be of different temperature. Yeah, so we're gonna have probably lava on one side and then ice on the other, or something like it. Can I place you anymore? Weird. Can I place you there? Is that a thing? Ice there, so the redstone doesn't get destroyed. Ice here, then we can place lava over here and lava over there, but then we don't have access to that. Well, if we put a hopper there, that would also make sure the lava doesn't go anywhere. I could put lava right here. Well, then I can't place anything. Well, okay, well, this is going to move eventually. We're not going to use it for very long, so let's just put this here, and this there. This is where the lava goes, and there's going to be some ice over here. You can use any cold block, so you can put water. You can put ice, you can put packed ice. We're going to go packed ice, because that, supposedly, is the best thing you can do. It's the coldest of the 2. And we do have a magma block. Let's try that one. I do have lava on me, right? I have 1 lava on me. Yeah. It's better than 0, right? Control, not shift. So, we're gonna use... we put the lava in there. I'm gonna put you here, so we don't need that block necessarily. Are you doing something? Well, you're doing a little bit. It is generating 4 watts. And energy is going up. So if we do this now, yeah, it's going up. It's good. We'll put you over there. It's going up even further. Now it's time to get out the lava bucket. See what we can do here. Whoop. Knowing me, yes, I will fall in there. That jumped quite a bit. From 4 up to 12, yeah, okay. Sure. Looking good. Ooh, slightly. I'm gonna put you here just to look somewhat symmetrical. I could probably put carpets on top or something. Okay, so that is now producing energy steadily. Now we need to connect that up to these machines. And I need to get back out here. Success! Right, so we are gonna need these, the electric cable. There's 2 ways of doing this. We can use wool and copper ingot to get 6, or we can use leather and copper ingot to get 8. And I think leather was really easy to make for us. Yeah, salt and rotten flesh, for example. Also that, without the salt. That's one of the reasons I have that transmutation catalyst. So I believe we do have a bit. So we're gonna do... let's do 2 recipes worth. Why wouldn't we? So copper. Here. Do this. Shift click. All of them. Thank you. And that should complete the quest. Which is this one. Which gives us more. It gives us the cheap ones, the 6, and it wanted us to make 6, so that's okay, but we're not doing cheap here. So now we need to grind iron ore to get iron rocky chunks, and for that we just throw iron ore into that. Oh, that's the grinder, not the crusher. Okay, well that's fine. We do have some. We do have a whole stack there. I'm just gonna take these. I still have my slate blocks on me, which is good. For now, first thing we need to do is hook this up somehow. Ow, I forgot that. So I should be able to just... Aha, I have to place them. Okay, well that's actually not too bad. It could be worse. I thought these were the dangling cables where you just hook them up to 2 points and they just dangle around and every time you run into them you hurt yourself, but that is industrial engineering. Industrial? Immersive engineering, yes. The other one is industrial foregoing. See, I'm mixing all the things up. I'm really good at that. Let's get that connected. So you should be getting power. Yes. You should be getting stuff. You're still making stuff. Well, it seems to be good. That also means I can hook up that one over there. Yes, ouch, ouch. It's okay. It's just me. Don't worry about it. It's fine. What I can do now... Let's take that back. Just want to say goodbye, Slate, but no, Slate survived. And then do that. And that should... I know how to hold shift. I know my vanilla Minecraft. It's just I'm not doing it usually. And that should prevent me from falling in there. I can still throw stuff in there, right? Oh, kinda. Kinda not. Okay. Sure. Everything has power. We should be good to go. Now we need to get up there. Which is a bit of a thing. Can I please place a block? No? Am I some sort of a half block and can't jump up there? Well, that's a problem. Okay. Well then, there's a way up here, right? Well, parkour. What am I even doing? That was great. Look at me acing all the things. I can't even get up here. Oh wow, I have to run all the way around just to get up there. I need to put some ladders down here. That's what I need to do. It's probably dangerous to stand on that when it's actually running. I have no idea. Did it again. I press spacebar and nothing happened. Okay, let's cheese this. Let's see if we can. I'm not 100% sure how this machine works. Not 100% sure if I'm actually able to jump on that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to throw that in there. That doesn't seem to work. Can we just do this? That we can do. And it seems like that is the intake. One we had down there might be the output. Yeah, I'm really good at this. I can't jump from that stair. Seems to be a weird thing. Huh. Anyway, it's going. And there's those two. Quest complete. Get another iron ore. Put it straight back in. Cool. So now we need to do this, which means... I need to get this from here. Which one is it? It's not that one. It's that one. Hydraulic press. No, that's the other one, but hey, okay, yeah, sure. As you can see, easy to make. It's just a piece of paper and then one is iron, the next one is copper, and the other one is a diamond, I believe. Something like that. Okay, that one, yes, thanks. Back. Give me you. Thank you. Back. Complete. More iron ore. Okay, well that's done. That wasn't too bad, was it? We're gonna go and create a coke oven. Ooh, that's gonna be a thing. Haven't prepared that yet. But what we can do now is get all this stuff. These you can just smelt. They give you iron. Just like that. Or you can put them through here. From an iron rocky chunk, you get an iron chunk, which you can smelt. It gives you 2 iron nuggets. It's 100% chance, so it's basically ore doubling right here. And you also get a chance of having some dust and some cobblestone and stuff. So what you would do is put that in here. And this doesn't need any water, look at it. Oh, it's cool. I like it. Can I stand on here? Is that dangerous? No, it's not. Does it stop it from working? No, it was finished. Okay, so we got 1 aluminium dust and 3 iron chunks. So what you technically want is this machine connected to that machine. So there is an output here somewhere on that side, right? So this machine needs to be turned around, at least facing that way for the output. That would be weird for the copper wire. So probably, yeah, 180 degrees facing this way, and then we need to put some pipes. Stuff it in there. Is that where it goes in? I have no idea where it goes in. It does make kind of sense to put it in from the top right here, but there's no connector. I don't see any other connection anywhere. Yeah, maybe from underneath. There could be an output like down there, although don't see any. Okay, so yeah, that's a thing. And then the next thing we can do, let me get some iron, is use the hydraulic press, which we actually do want to do, and I don't really know how many iron we need here. How many? How much? That thing. So we're gonna just use quarter stack. And which one is the next one we need? So if you want to make this, we do need the heavy lead plate and the heavy copper plate to make 3 of these. And we need, I don't know, 9 times 3 is 27. Yeah. Okay. We need a number of those. Also want to get that, which is comparably easy. You need that one first, right? Blast furnace, coke oven. I can't remember. We will see. That's immersive engineering, by the way. Anything else in here where we need plates? Well, here definitely steel plate, but we don't have steel yet. Wind turbine, iron plate. Yes, that's what we want to get at, because that is going to give us power in a slightly less annoying way than that. So we're gonna go and do that real quick. So that is just regular iron plate, and we need 4 of them. So we need this, and then we just do those in here. Well, it takes a moment. Let's see how many it uses. 1. Well, that's easy. That is rather cool. I like it. Once that is done, we do need to do some fabric mesh, which is just string. Okay. The machine block, which we have. And then we have a wind turbine. And I meet you guys right back when we are ready to set that up. Probably after I have the battery block. Is that a thing we can do? It's totally a thing we can do. What is that? Put that in the grinder. Blaze rod. Pyrite ore. We have that somewhere. Well, that seems to be 100% chance. Alright, be right back. Okay, so I moved the cabling around a little bit. I also make this pillar. It's 7 blocks tall from down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And there's a cable going up there, because what we're going to do now is try to go up here without dying. And then we're going to place down the wind turbine. Now for efficiency, as far as I remember this mod, it needs to be 8 blocks off the ground. So this up here will be the 8th block. And it needs to have 8 blocks in that direction and 8 blocks in that direction. And I think it's 16 blocks that way. Of unobstructed view, I guess you could say. Let's put this here. We should see a windmill, there you go, forming momentarily. Now I have no idea how to connect this up to anything. It is generating power. It says wind clearance 100%, so we did everything right there, otherwise the percentage would go down. But there's nothing 8 blocks that way, nothing 8 blocks that way, and nothing 16 blocks that way from the base point down here, below that. 8 high, 8 left, 8 right, 16 that way. You got it, right? Yeah, that's why I put it here. So now we need to connect that up to power. And I also made the battery block, so let's see if there's any way for us to hook these together. So if I put that here, nothing happens. That is great. Very, very great. There's no connection on either side here. There's only one on that side. So I assume that's where the cable would connect if it didn't fall down. Come on! Don't make this any more difficult than it has to be. Seriously. So let's try it that way around. Oh yeah, that connects. Perfect. But now it's not connected to that guy. Do I just have to have that touch? I mean, this won't work, right? That connects. So I can probably connect it up to that side, but I don't want to go the. No, I don't want to have this going over the top or around. It just looks ugly, right? So how can I do this? I can probably put that just on top there. That battery block on top there and have that connected. Try that. For now. Eventually I want to have that underneath. I could do that right now. Yeah, I could. Effort. Okay, let's see if we can make this happen. If stuff wouldn't fall. Yeah. Wasn't there a way to make this go underneath there? Oh, come on. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Always like a good fall. There you go. We do this, this, then I guess we don't need you. Wherever that stuff went. Okay, sure. So, can I get up here? Yes, I can. How about you? That all looks weird, so I guess that is draining, that is gaining. It is currently draining a lot. Eh. Are you stopping? Wind speed, 60%. Okay, we're producing 41 watts, look at that! Compare that to the 12 that this thing did a while ago. And that's only 60% going. It's going up, it's going down, it's going down, it's going nowhere. So that's why we have this. This can just store all kinds of energy for us. It seems like I can also put something in there to put energy in, or in there to take energy out. So if we need to charge up something that we hold in our hand, there is a couple of things, like a mining drill and such, I believe. Yeah, see how it's going in. It's probably because the rest is finally full. Yes. All the internal buffer is full. Lovely, 10,000 joule. So... that looks so ugly. I need to fix that. And I will. Between episodes, promise. Okay, that's working. Yep, whatever the quest book wanted us to do, with the weird stuff we've been making here, we needed only one of those, look at that. One would have been enough. This usually leads to the steam engine. Steam. Small steam engine, there's one. Yeah. Iron plate, paper. Okay, well, that's a bit weird considering that the iron plate you only get when you have the hydraulic press, and you want it for that block. Oh yeah, don't hold shift. Stuff happens. Anyway, where are we? What do we want to do next? Coke oven. We're getting into immersive engineering. We need the engineer's manual, the engineer's hammer, and coke bricks. Okay, at least let's have a look at it. Coke brick. Yeah, heavy lead plate, heavy copper plate. These need 4 ingots per. And as I said before, we need a bunch of them. It only makes 3. Ha. We need 9 of those recipes. That we have, that we have. That is easy to do. It's vanilla, right? And nothing to do there. Okay, then that is a book and a lever. And that is pretty much easy. I have to admit, I like this layout. It's something. This parchment style looks really cool. I don't know if I really need this green? Yes, red, green, blue, purple stuff-ish in here. It's a little bit rainbowish. Anyway, we're gonna take some coke brick. There you go, 27. That's good. Now, where were we? Here. 27, done. Now I need the engineer's manual. Yes, that's what we're gonna call it for now. Engineers Manual. Can we do this? Yeah, well, technically. How about this? Thank you. How about now? I should use this gadget more often. Before we get into applied energistics, that is. And that, please. Okay. Quest complete. Create a cock oven. I said it again. Storage upgrade 3. Don't need that, but thank you, I guess. Okay, what we do need is this, and we're gonna have a look at the coke oven. If we can ever find it. Construction. One storage crate, I think. No, that's not the one we already have. Okay, good. I was getting confused here. Multi-block constructions. Okay. Yeah, there's that stuff. Okay, sure. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's not what we want. Gee, where is that? Power wires, generators, tools, simple machines. Isn't the coke oven part of this thing? Oh, there it is. It's the first important machine you will need to create. Lovely. What is that? Is that a bookmark? No, that's just a piece of the graphics. Okay. Whew, this process creates creosote oil. Yes. Preservative for wood. You can highlight them individually. Even though the further you get to the right, the weirder the highlight. And yeah. Who cares, right? So, 27. In a 3x3 cube, and then right click one of the side center blocks with the engineer's hammer. See the following page for a diagram. That takes a while. I just wanted to know if that middle block, the one on top here, if that is empty, and it does not look like it. Perfect. That's all I want to know. So now it makes sense that we actually needed 27. Why? Well, if you don't math, then, you know, shut up. I think we're gonna put you... I want to put you over here. Why wouldn't we? Also, I'm intrigued now that we do have power, and yes, I cleaned that up. The battery is down there, behind the ladder, so we can actually access it without having to go up all the time. Now that we do have power, there is a bit of a thing that I do want to do, which I haven't done so far, and I'm really regretting it the more I build, and that is the gadgets. Those. Direwolf 20, you're amazing. Building gadget can do a lot of things. Exchanging gadget can do even better stuff. And then there's a copy and paste, and there's a destruction gadget. Now, destruction gadget you can use and say, I don't want grass over here, or I don't want the concrete over here. And then you can just use the gadget, right click it, and it will just void all these concrete blocks. Well, it's configurable, so not necessarily all of them. With the exchanging gadget, you can go and say, all of this grass, become concrete. Well, you do need to have the concrete in your inventory, and you do need to have power for the gadget, but it will then exchange all the stuff. You don't have to break it and replace it. So, that's something. Same goes for the building gadget. You can build, pillars, and you can build walls, and you can build areas, flat areas, floors, 3x3, 12x12, whatever you want. You just need to have the material. Click. Coke oven. Done. So how does this work? You put stuff in, it becomes something, and we get some leftover. That's basically how it works. So, iron in, steel out. I think it's coal in and coke out, right? What I'm looking at is the blast furnace. Yeah, that one. That will make steel. Okay, so do we have stuff we can put in there? Is there anything that we need to read up here? Okay. Creating coal coke, a carbon-rich fuel, will heat up coal or blocks of coal, which we don't actually have. We have charcoal over here. I do believe one charcoal turns into one coal on this one. It's more than just belief, I know. It's just I don't know if the block does it. And it seems like the block can't be put on there, so we're stuck with this. Unfortunately, this takes time, as you can see. It's not as instant as making paper. Yeah, you'll be standing here for a while. And we don't have any machine yet that can right-click this or pull out from underneath with a filter, because obviously you don't want to pull out the coal or the charcoal that you just put in. You want for it to convert and then put it out. And for that we need some sort of filter mechanism. Bimp. Yeah, don't know. Okay, well we do have 2 coal. Let's see what we can do with 2 coal. Hello, in there. Well, it's doing something. And over time this should convert into coke and we should get a little bit of creosote oil. And then I believe we can put a bucket in here and take out a filled bucket from here whenever we have 1000 millibuckets. Right, well, we let this run. This will take a while. I'll also try the charcoal. I don't even know if we can look that up somewhere. How about coke? It's that one. Coal coke. Whatever refractory brick burning is. That is weird. Is it that one? It's that one. There's the coke oven. Oh, we can use charcoal. Look at that. Doesn't really matter. And then again, real coal gives us half a bucket. And charcoal gives us a tenth of a bucket. That is a difference. I'd rather sit there and convert some coal over than waste all of that. Gasification unit. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're not going to go full German on this one. Come on. We're almost done there. We're over time. People want to go home. It's dark. Look at that. It's dark outside. Come on. I can feel it. There you go. And there's half a bucket. Lovely. Whew. Electricity. We have it. So now I'm going to see if we can figure out if we can do stuff with it. Let's see if we can actually make that exchange gadget real quick. That looks easy enough. Thank you. And, more importantly, if we can come over here and charge this up in there. Oh yes, we can. Oh, look at that, we can. It's taking a lot of power, but it's charging. It is charging. It's going down as fast as it can. Lovely. So we can now do things. I can go and say shift right click that. And then I want to exchange all of that. I don't have the block with me, otherwise that would work, and I can increase that. Say, do the thing! I'm a bit of a madman sometimes. Don't pretend you didn't know that. There you go. With this lovely view of me standing in the red area, we call that the friend zone over here. Yup. See you soon. Have a good one. Like the video. You know all this stuff, right? Have a good weekend. Bye bye. See you next time.